complaints.
Now, an E-Team exclusive.
Certainly the devastation in Texas will be felt for quite some time.
And despite people's pain, we see it time and time again. Scammers move in, trying to take advantage of the relief efforts. The E-Team's investigator, Jonathan Walsh, shows us what you can do to protect yourself from that kind of fraud.
Just take a look at this headline. Now, if criminals are so cruel as to go after actual victims of Hurricane Harvey, you better believe you and I, who aren't directly affected, will be in their sights as well. Shortly after Hurricane Katrina in 2005, the federal government formed the Disaster Fraud Task Force aimed at finding and prosecuting criminals taking advantage of Katrina and other disasters. Sue McConnell with the Cleveland BBB knows all too well the effects of a disaster.
Brings out the side of scammers who know that in times like this, we are vulnerable.
Just 6 years later, the task force had already prosecuted more than 1,400 people across the country. Don't fall for copycats. Scammers will come up with a name that's very similar, or in the URL, the name could be one letter off.
We do see a lot of imposter websites crop up after these events.
Don't feel pressured to give immediately. A charity will be happy to take your donation today, tomorrow, or next week.
A legitimate charity won't need to have your money today.
If so-called charities ask you to donate via gift cards, stay away.
iTunes gift cards or Amazon gift cards or something like that, that's typically a red flag of a con.
There are plenty of ways to report disaster fraud, including through the Department of Justice and more. We have all that information on our News 5 app. I'm 5 on Your Side investigator Jonathan Walsh for the E-Team.
The Ohio Attorney General's office also suggests be careful if someone asks for donations but doesn't give details about how that money is going to be spent. If they ask for a check to be made out to a person, and if they offer to pick up donations immediately, that's not right.